Hola, friends! Welcome back to another show. Guess what? Today we are going to read another story, and you can see that story on my board. This story is called The Three Little Bears. So, you guys have probably heard of this story before, but today we're going to read this story again. Some of you, this will be your first time hearing the story about the three little bears. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to help me count these little bears over here in my corner. Can you help me count? Great. Here we go. Help me count. One, two, three. So here they are, the three little bears. And this little friend over here, her name is Goldilocks. So this story is about Goldilocks and the three little bears. So we're going to read that story today. And guess what? You guys will not need any materials for today's show. All you will need to do is listen with your listening ears. So here we go. This right here is where we're going to start. Do you know what this is a picture of? Do you know what this is a picture of? What is that? That's right, it's a house. So this is a house. Just like you guys, you probably live in a house. If you don't live in a house, maybe you live in an apartment. Maybe you live in a trailer. Maybe you live in a condo. Maybe you live in a townhouse. But wherever you live, you stay somewhere inside of a house. So this is a picture of a house, and this is where the three little bears live. So behind the house, you can see these things. Do you know what these are? They're back here too. What are they called? Trees. That's right. So these are trees, and the trees are behind the house. So let's get started with our story. Once upon a time, there were three bears. There was a mama bear, a papa bear. I'm going to scoot their house over just a little bit. And a baby bear. So here is the mama bear, the papa bear, and the baby bear. They all lived in the forest. One day, the bears went out for a walk to visit a sick friend. While they were gone, this little girl named Goldilocks, here's Goldilocks, was walking in the woods. Suddenly, she realized that she had lost her way. So she walked until she came to a small cottage. So they called the three bears' house a cottage. Upon entering the house, she saw, so I'm going to pull the mommy bear and the daddy bear and the baby bear away. Because right now, Goldilocks has entered the cottage. She has went into the house where the bears live. And when she got in there, she saw three bowls of porridge. So this is what the bears eat. So Goldilocks went into the house, and on the table, she saw three bowls of porridge. She was very hungry. She tasted the porridge, the one in the large bowl first. It was too hot. So she tried the porridge in the medium bowl. It was too cold. So she tried the porridge in the small bowl, and it was just right. So guess what Goldilocks did? She ate it all up, yummy in her tummy. So next, Goldilocks moved. And guess where she went to next? She went over to the bear's chairs. The bear's chairs were sitting in front of the fireplace so that the bears could keep warm. She found the biggest chair first. The biggest chair belonged to the daddy bear. This chair was too hard for Goldilocks. She sat down in it, and guess what she said? This chair is too hard. Goldilocks did not like the Papa Bear's chair. So then she sat down in the medium chair, and the medium chair was for Mama Bear. Mama Bear's chair was too soft. So then Goldilocks sat down in the small chair. The small chair was for Baby Bear. And guess what? She thought it seemed just right, so she loved sitting down in the Baby Bear chair. As she sat in the chair, it wobbled a little bit. It rattled a little bit, and guess what she did? She broke Baby Bear's chair. She was too big for it, but she sat in the chair anyways, and she broke it. Do you think the baby bear will be happy or sad when the baby comes home? Because remember, Goldilocks broke his chair. Do you think the bear will be happy or sad? That's right. I think the baby bear will be sad too. By now, the little girl was tired. She had already eaten the porridge that the bears left. Then she sat in the chairs. And she sat in Baby Bear's chair until she broke it. So now that she was tired, where do you go when you are tired? Is there a place that you go in your house when you get tired? That's right. I hope you go here. This is a picture of a what? What do you see here? It's a bed. That's right. These are pictures of beds. So now that Goldilocks is tired, she went to their rooms to look for their beds. So she went into the first room where she found Papa Bear's bed. This was the first bed she seen, but it was too hard. When she laid down in the bed, she thought it was too hard for her. She did not like it. The second bed she seen was Mama Bear's bed. Guess what? When she laid down in Mama Bear's bed, she thought it was too soft. But just like always, when she laid down in Baby Bear's bed, do you think she liked it? Yes, she did. So she laid down in the Baby Bear's bed and she thought it was just right. So guess what she said? Guess what she did? She fell asleep. Meanwhile, the bears came home from their walk. And guess what? They caught Goldilocks. Because Goldilocks was in the bed sleeping. So when they got home, I'm going to move the house up here and the bed's up here so we can see. There's Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. They just got home from their walk. Oh no! They found Goldilocks asleep in the Baby Bear's bed. Aww. Meanwhile, they also found empty bowls because Goldilocks had ate all their porridge. This made Mama Bear and Papa Bear scratch their head At that time, Baby Bear found that his chair was broken into pieces on the floor. He was very upset and he started to cry. The little girl heard the noises and came down to find what was wrong. When she saw the bears, she was very surprised and frightened. She was scared. She explained that she was lost and that she was very sorry that she ate up all their porridge and she broke their chairs. The bears were kind bears. They told Goldilocks she was forgiven. Mama Bear packed Goldilocks a basket of cookies. And Papa Bear and Baby Bear helped her find her way back on the path to get home. So here she goes. She has her cookies and she's on the path to go home. All right. So friends, today we read a story of Goldilocks and the three little bears. Goldilocks was not very nice because she went into their house while they were not at home. I hope that you enjoyed our story today. I'm going to put this back up here so you can remember our story was Goldilocks and the three little bears. Guess what? If you have a little bit of time, maybe you can get out markers and a piece of paper and you can draw something that you've seen in the story today. Maybe you can draw your house, or you can draw the three little bears, or you can draw a bed, or you can draw the chairs. So you can draw whatever you want about the story that we read today. All right, friends, that's actually the end of our show. I hope you stay tuned and share this with your friends. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.